the bear.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm digging it. Let's see what we do.
Headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
And welcome back to Boss and the Bear. I'm Jocelyn the Boss.
And I'm the bear, and this is my boyfriend.
We just got that right. Got here right in time for this.
This is my childhood boyfriend, Knuckles.
Your husbando?
My husbando, yes.
Husbando? I don't think that's actually a thing.
Husbando?
Yeah, I know it's a fandom thing, but I'm pretty sure in Japan they don't actually use that word.
I'm not sure if they use it.
Do they use waifu? Is that like a thing, or is that...
I think waifu might be... I
have no idea if it's like...
Yeah.
At this point, the lines are so blurred between like shit weebs say and like actual things Japanese people say that I don't fully know.
Yeah.
Listen to this voice sample.
Oh no.
God,
Oh, no.
I love that. I had to.
Oh,
I don't
no.
remember if we talked over it last time, but like I need,
Oh no.
once again, this first take business. Oh no. Oh,
Oh
no.
no. Oh no.
God, I love it.
He's like mildly perturbed getting the shit beaten out of him by a fucking blue hedgehog that can go at Mach 3. I don't know what actual Mach. I'm sure he can go at some point past the sound barrier.
I don't know. Like, canonically, it's never really been established his actual foot speed.
Yeah. I feel like Matt Patz calculated this.
Probably.
I'm sure there's numbers
I don't
around
know.
somewhere.
I like Matt Pat's lore episodes, but I also
I do
only
like
like
Matt Pat's lore.
some of them. I'm not a big fan of his channel, but also I do really like some of his videos, so I'm not sure.
Matt Pat's a stage actor.
Really?
Well, like,
That doesn't surprise me at all, but like also...
I know he did he's done like musicals and stuff in high school and ongoing and stuff.
He's
but
got
just
the
like
villain
his
face.
acting style, yeah, his acting style is like
Maybe
playing
that's why people don't like him.
because he has villain face.
Yeah. I was just thinking, because, like, Matt Pat's a handsome dude. Like, I can...
Yeah.
like,
He's
a handsome
good-looking.
fella, but he's also... Like, I was just thinking about this, because we have our friend Michael,
Yeah,
who has villain face.
yeah.
And we
He's an actor and he's like been through screen
He
acting
has his own
classes.
IMDb page.
Right? Like, whatever. Whatever.
He's in one episode of... And
Nice.
that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
But like he has villain face too, and he's been told multiple times that he's going to be typecast as villains his whole life.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of like villains who have his face.
Where it's like an attractive face, but with like, I don't know, like...
It's a handsome face, but just like something about the angles of it just suggests a sort of menacing whatever.
Right.
But again, like Michael's a good-looking dude.
Yep.
And
Like, babe.
has had no shortage of men and women
Yes.
who wanted to ride the Mike bike,
Yep.
as it were.
I would have... Probably back when I first met him, I was thinking about
God,
it.
everybody
Was
for,
thinking
like...
about it.
Anyway,
Anyway.
that hat looks kind of like him, and maybe
Yep.
that's the reason
They could
why
play brothers.
They totally could
And
play
like, I
brothers.
think their acting styles would go really well. So now I'm just like writing
And then
a soap opera in my
Their
head.
father could be the dad from Revenge, and
know
they
who
could
that
have
is.
an uncle who played a villain in one episode of Elementary. Like, there's so many people with Michael's face that just
Right?
have...
Can you imagine, like,
I text him all the time. I like send him pictures of these people, and I'm just like, it's you when you're 40, it's you when you're 60, it's you when you're 80.
right? Just like an entire family of like people with attractive
People
villain
who
face.
look like...
And just like, it's like an episode of like a Twilight Zone sort of show.
You know what? An opportunity I missed.
What?
Because it came on Netflix. What I should have done is I should have texted like, "Hey, I'm watching this show." There's a guy who
Looks just like you.
just like you.
This is you.
I'm like, I bet this is what you're gonna look like when you're 26. And
Nice.
the joke being, of course, that he's
That is-
23. So anyway,
Right?
I hate this boss fight, and I believe I spent a lot
I
of this
love
boss
this
fight
boss
ranting
fight.
about how stupid it is because you're in the water half the time, but you don't quite sink. And so you're
Right.
supposed to stay on the lily pads, but
But,
whatever.
like, you don't really need to because as long as you keep jumping.
You keep jumping and you don't get hurt. And it's not
Yeah.
like the threat isn't drowning. You just like take damage after staying in the water for a while.
Right? Like, inconsistent, I suppose, with its own internal rules and logic.
That's one way of looking at it. And the other problem too is that you repeat that boss fight 2 more times with the two other characters that are present for that
Tails
scene.
and Knuckles, yeah.
Yeah.
God damn.
And
Yeah.
the fight plays out exactly the same.
That kind of
There's like one instance, I think, where the boss fight drastically changes based on who's fighting.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's like mostly variants on the exact same structure. But like Big the Cat fights a boss that Sonic and Knuckles both fight, and it's a very different fight because it's Big the Cat doing it.
Right, and like, why? I don't know. Maybe my expectations of this Dreamcast game are too high, but like, that would have been really cool if they had made each boss fight that you repeat slightly different for each character.
I think this game's, and like the problem with Sonic games in general is just that like it's always trying to serve too many masters.
Yeah.
The best Sonic games are the ones that focus primarily on Sonic gameplay and going fast, building these elaborate tracks. I have a lot of feelings about the philosophy of Sonic games that I might get into, I might not.
Might have already
gotten into.
probably lost.
But who even knows?
Yeah.
And the best ones are like when they focus on making the Sonic experience as good as possible. And the worst parts are when they focus on everybody else. And for a while, they knew that.
Right.
And actually, like, I'm looking forward to Sonic Forces because I think
Is that the one where you make your OC?
Yeah, you can make your own. Like, this feels like the game that fans have been waiting for.
Yeah.
Because it's exclusively focused on playing as Sonic, except when you're playing as your own furry OC.
Oh my god, I want to make a furry OC so bad. I don't know. Should I make a kitty? Should I make a bunny rabbit? Should I make a little foxy fox?
Why don't you do all of the above?
I can.
Well, I don't know if you can play them all at the same time, but like
you can probably make multiple
safe.
characters.
We're gonna play that on the show for sure. Like,
yeah, is that a promise?
Somehow,
Is that a pinky
you
swear?
know, we're gonna get the money to buy a PlayStation 4, and we're gonna make that happen somehow. But like,
well, I have a friend who works at pawn shop, so we've got that to start on.
people like scour pawn shops for consoles, though. It bugs me.
Yeah.
Because like we have that one pawn shop and you could buy like a Super Nintendo there, but it costs like as much as it does on eBay, and lately they're going for 150 bucks, which is fine. Like that's probably what they cost when they were new as well.
Yeah.
But also like, no, it's not fine.
No question mark. God.
I don't know. I guess that's the invisible hand at work, but even so. Just gonna check the time. We're good.
Yeah,
All right.
we're good.
I think I got through this. This was another thing I was very angry about. The stupid sky chase minigame.
I remember you complaining about it the whole time we were doing it.
Well,
Like, fucking shade. I didn't mean it like that.
no, it's legit though, because I was probably very miserable while doing this. Because now it decided it had to be Star Fox, only it's nowhere near as good as Star Fox.
Right.
And I'm talking specifically about Star Fox 64 because Star Fox has been terrible for a long time now.
Yeah.
But 64 was good.
Right.
I never played Zero, but everyone who I know who played it didn't like it at first. They had to like really learn how to play it before it got anywhere near resembling good.
Yeah. Learn its shitty rules.
Like, there's no real logic to the movement that's going on. That targeting reticule isn't actually pointing where I'm shooting. It's, oh god,
Yeah, this is just fucking ridiculous.
And the only way to do well is to use the lock-ons. Sorry, I'm
Ew.
salty about all of this.
Be
but-
salty. The salt is good.
And then you have to do it again as Sonic, and then again 2 more times as Tails. And you don't even like get unique tracks. And once again, anyway, I was talking about this before, and I'm gonna get back on this train of thought. Some of my favorite Sonic games still have these crappy parts,
Oh,
and it really feels like you have to just kind of suffer through it to get back to the good stuff.
And
Sonic
that means
Unleashed,
that
that
you
exists.
put too much shit in your game.
And I would really just honestly that they focus on creating a tight, singular experience for Sonic rather than throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks. And that's like kind of the biggest problem with this game is that, okay, now you're running through a track. Okay, now you're racing. Okay, now you're treasure hunting. Now you're fishing. Now you're shooting. Now you're in a plane. Now you're in a plane again. Now you're snowboarding. And it's just like
All over the fucking place.
Just have some focus. You know,
Right.
I don't need all of that to enjoy a game. But again, like this is also kind of a tech demo for Dreamcast, and so they're having to show off
They wanted
Um,
everybody to see everything they could do.
All the things that the Dreamcast is capable of in this really low polygon, low frame rate environment. Sorry, I just got real quiet there.
That's okay.
But like, Sonic Generations, excellent example of a great Sonic game.
Yeah.
And it's because it's like 100% about the Sonic experience.
Looks like you won.
Yeah, I did it.
Woo! First try. Oh.
I think I died on one of the Tails attempts in the future.
Yeah. Oh, pew pew, motherfucker.
And it's all pointless. Like,
Or Starboard.
for all that flying around, you just crash anyway.
Yeah.
And narratively, it serves the purpose of separating Sonic and Tails, but that's about it. On that note, I think we're going to let this last cutscene play out, and then we're going to close out this episode.
Cool. I need more
Low
coffee.
times.
I need more coffee.
I can't pause for you to do that, so
That sucks.
I'm sorry.
Maybe I'll like scream at Aaron to bring me some coffee.
That is something you can do.
Whatever's left.
It's like we're kind of stuck here until
Yeah.
this whole thing plays out.
Wah, wah.
Tails.
Wakey, motherfucker. Oh, no, he's not there.
No, he's gone. And so he's stuck in the thing.
Look at that
You're
little,
not who I'm looking
little
for.
kid character model. Look at how cute. What?
His eyes are just all over the place. He gets like a
Oh, I
little
wonder if he's
moonwalk start.
okay.
Holy Nelly.
Yeah, good stuff right here. Anyway, so
High-quality
this
game.
is where we close off.
Cool.
So until next time, I'm Jocelyn the Boss.
And I am the bearer.
Bye.
Bye.
Boss and the bear.